Ooh, the laptop is precariously placed, so if you see me lunge forward, I'm catching it. A bit like being at the top of a crow's nest, I guess, on a ship, like Russell Crowe, who's clearly fucking, I don't know. It's weird that like one of my cousins in Tasmania, her husband's name is Crow. He's supposedly an Aboriginal, supposedly, despite the fact that there are no Tasmanian Aboriginals. So it's all this conflicted thing with pirates, basically, who used to go and swap beans and things for Aboriginal women, probably in some type of, I don't know, hillbilly survival fucking instinct to attempt to, I don't know, recapture the island that they're inhabiting. And I guess the Crows here exposing themselves as Nazis, using hostages at slave labor rates, kept under constant surveillance within their institution to do the lifelong skill of doing this. Oh, Riley, my boy, fuck, mate. You know, between all of this that you're doing and all of this that you're doing, more than likely, it looks like it's only calm waters ahead for the Wise family in Western Australia, thanks to the beautiful stewardship by the Crows and their franchise known as Grilled that has used slave labour and horrific tactics and techniques to now what? Implant. It's like if you get mince and go like this, except it's in a box that has Grilled written on it. It's the trademark. It's like, I know the strategy, but you don't know the intricacies of your monstrous impact and the partnership with Coles and the unfortunate realization that Coles is distributing the resources for it's just messy. Never forget that Australia isn't the end here. We need to sell the concept of Australia to keep the whole scam going. And that looks really hard with these revelations this morning. These are out. The Crow. So you're utilising one of our most famous actors, the Crows. Oh, it's like the Crows, and they've done this burger chain, and now they're like making their staff hostages obsolete by then just going straight. It's like, but then anyone can just go straight to a farmer. Do you know? We're not in peace conditions. Peace conditions don't use words like hostages and ransom and you know what I mean, psychological abuse and torture. That's not the time to make a brand move. I tried to start a conversation with my eldest son's employer. Obviously, he thought I was too much of a small fish to have a conversation. That means at least I was in the process of attempting to make a national company for a very skilled profession, a very ancient profession, far more ancient than doing this. And it's like, isn't this just a great... They always say it's like the Ukrainian men have been put through the mincer of warfare on the front lines. And it's like, well, it seems the same here. The young men of this country have been lost to the mincer of Grilled and the Crows' aspirations on this land. But you can take the fucking boy out of Ballarat. Is he from Ballarat or is he a Kiwi? I don't know. And where's this whole fucking Crow thing coming from? So I love Crows. I love Russell Crowe. I don't know what to do with all of this information. Who else? It's like, who else would be a critic of this? Who else would offer criticism? Someone that had to know national distribution of a product and a service, I suppose, and a brand, and labor rights, and and trade skills. But we're not in this country short of burgers. We have never been in a better position as far as burgers go in this country. And this image of a burger, a hamburger, is American. So you're traitors. You're treasonous. Every grilled should go up in flames. It's in the name. Riley, tell them to fuck off, mate. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, how's your career going? Oh, yeah, we learned how to do this. And then they totally just destroyed their entire fucking model because there was so many other places doing this. And they tried to like uniquely identify their brand and by combining it with another like really known brand in the form of Coles that now does like door-to-door distribution so that this hostage fucking paradigm can continue. And I was under constant surveillance from morning till night between government entities known as public education, the household that myself, my brother and my sister and my mother are held hostage in, and my employer, all unified in some type of closed loop supply chain infrastructure made by some unknown entities on some location that my dad says is called wool. Oh. Now I'll say that it's not all Coles. It's like Coles is going to help stupid do what stupid is going to do. It's just particularly grilled. Coles has a lot more things going on than grilled does. Coles sells mince. It sells other burgers. You know what I mean? It's not so much the ambition of the grilled stuff. It's your organizational chart. It's like, where are you hiring from, and how are you, and what is your, like, how can you explain these economic figures and this apparent use of hostages? And how many of your staff are in this situation? And really all you're selling is some mince that you've gone like that with in a box. It doesn't need to come in a box. That's just more packaging. So you're polluting as well. What is the waste look like? Let's interview the grilled staff. Perhaps not my son, but let's interview the rest of it. It's like, how much of that food goes to waste there? I wonder. This is pretty weird shit. This is what happens when you don't let, foundational pioneering established families create structures and estates and things. You get overrun by pirates. But this isn't. See, this effect happened in London. All of this. This is what Sweeney Todd is about. It's like the ultimate, like, fucking minces. It's like always to do with minces and eating minces and slavery and fucking filth. Always. Except Australia isn't London. But in the minds of Englishmen, Australia is London. It's like a big London, but it's too big. See, it worked in London because everyone was squished in there. Really, there was no solution. It's like, what the fuck are we going to do? They've got some type of thing going on. It's very complicated. It's like 17 dimensions deep. There's all this stuff. It's like, all righty, as long as they're all doing it in that one place and everyone knows what they're getting themselves into when they go to London, that's not Australia. These entities, grilled, Coles, meat, Bunnings, it's like, by what fucking order are you not establishing a fucking communist outpost here? I just think, and it's like the government isn't taxing fucking mints at astronomical figures. It's like you're obviously building an infrastructure of fucking control, and you're quite happy to continue doing it. And look what happens to the fucking in that tobacco war. And I'm talking about moving fucking cattle from the southern tip of Tasmania perpetually to the northern tip of Scotland to restore vast swathes of degraded land that have gone to your supply chain. You better fucking be in charge of your entire production model if you're attempting some type of wanky fucking brand deal like this while my son's a hostage and you're paying him. Once you introduce things like inflation and like an actual true telling of the financial situation in the country, hand in hand with the media again, brothers in arms. But to what arms, fuckheads? This is the funniest thing. It's like these people maybe think they're secured on offshore assets or something like that. It's like, what? We're talking about the United Kingdom. We're talking about the British Empire. We're going to blow that fucking island up. It's not going to exist. Everyone's going to go to the Cayman Islands, and not only will there not be a fucking island there won't be any money in any bank stemming from that place. The same with the Cook Islands. That's why they think they can get away with this top-level shit, because it's like, well, let's just blow the fucking Cook Islands up. Let's evacuate the population and disintegrate that little outpost, that little archipelago of atrocity. And it sounds now, it's like, oh, okay, so this global fucking iPhone grilled Uber Eats fucking Coles delivery hostage slavery paradigm is managed from small islands in the Pacific. Well, that sounds like the small little islands in Bass Strait, in which the fucking Crows obviously swooned in and exchanged a big bag of wheat for the young Aboriginal women that they then took back and then are claiming their traditional ownership that extends all the way to Australia into your mouth. God, it gets bad. I can't tell exactly how I know all these things. I just know them. I've got a very good memory. Things like this really stick with me. And I understand, it's like, this is like the Crow's big comeuppance. It's like, yeah, we'll fucking go and get him. But it's like, no, you're in the wrong place doing the wrong things with the wrong fucking people. This is not the Crow's fucking whatever. And the unfortunate revelation that same individual also happens to be a dental assistant. And it's this dentistry fucking thing. It's like all of it is fucking right there. It's like on a ship, it's like your tooth gets pulled out. There's no fucking, make your teeth all shiny. It's like, fuck off. We're in a war, cunts. There's no pre-packaged fucking fry-at-home burgers. You get a bit of mince and you go like that. And there's no fucking, like, cosmetic fucking dental surgery. And everybody, it's just like fucking dominoes, like boof, 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 boof. All the fucking stability that you all think you have. Because you're all just like, yeah, man, I'm going to fucking, like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fucking put them all in burgers in the fucking box. It says grilled on it. Everyone knows grill because it's been their fucking thing. Our staff are really cool. Like, fucking, yeah, man. Everyone's going to make a fucking burger from home, because they can't afford to obviously eat out, and we don't want to lose our entire fucking biscuit, so we're going to just fucking turn our shops into little boxes on a shelf in Coles. And what's Coles' response? They're like, we're going to stick little metal discs in paper and introduce the children to the concept of gambling with very, very rare metal discs, and they're made of metal, not plastic, so nobody's going to complain about all the fucking waste and all the rubbish, because they're made of metal now, and they're made of metal. And that's right. And they've got all these characters from all these like shows that Australia never made and never participated in. And they're just brand equity that we've purchased on the international market so that we can use them for this, gambling introduction to gambling. So everyone can just continue to gamble from their own little Airbnb that they find themselves in. It starts getting weird because it's like, well, fuck, you've really got to prioritize your fucking burgers now, boys. You got to fucking go like, hang on, we can't afford grilled. So what we've got to do is go to Coles, but I can't be fucking getting out. So it's like, does Coles Uber Eat deliver just the patties? And if I get the patties from there and the buns and the Uber, I end up $5 better off on my burger. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that makes sense. It's not easy to be fucking like fiscally responsible, because I've got my rent is this much, my piss is this much, my fucking cigarettes, and then if I want a bag in the weekend, that's going to be this much. And so I can't be fucking splashing out and fucking paying some little fucking entitled millennial fucking on his iPhone to fucking flip me a bit. I'll do it myself, cunts. You know, I'll fucking do it myself. It's like, I don't care. Like, if they thought that was some type of long-term career pathway, obviously it's not. Obviously it's not a long-term career pathway to be involved in that. And it's like when I get to the fucking baseline of it, it's like, is my son going to be elevated to the fucking whatever of grilled and be able to like perhaps integrate like sustainable meat production? Or is this just a pipe dream of some fucking pirate? You know, some type of fucking like supermarket swindler. And I just don't know. I haven't seen enough to really establish that. But I would consider your preparatory measures legally to be taken in preparation for your defence of the clear established communication between myself and your company regarding my son's employment in this paradigm. It is clearly there on record. I've clearly established that this is going on, that this is not this is not a tolerated technique. And if we consider that this kind of grilled Coles, Uber, burger paradigm really got a fucking kick in the guts during the pandemic, in which all of this was activated, well, it's clearly a coup. It's the expansion of nonsense. Only really allowable from American brands. You can't, because when you go like American brand, because it's American, so it doesn't work with grilled, because what is grilled? It's just a burger. It's like a burger from home. We then show you how to do it, and then we just then sell you the burgers. But it's like, just go one step further and just show them how to go like this with mince. And then go one step further and show them how to have their own relationship with a butcher or a supplier and it's like, fuck, you're fucking with glaziers who are basically stonemasons who are fucking old as fucking time. You're fucking with butchers. You're fucking with farmers. You're fucking with like distributors. You're fucking with artisans. You're fucking with fast food. And you're fucking with restaurants, higher quality restaurants. What are you fucking smoking in the fucking offices there of Grilled, Mr. Crow? What fucking heavy chemicals are you ingesting into your lungs to think this is appropriate fucking management of whatever you've been entrusted with? I wonder. Who would have thought that Australia is just a bunch of families having a fucking tiff? You know? That really makes it feel like a community. Well, Australia, just a bunch of fucking families, mate, having a fucking big old fucking row. You know what I mean? They're just having a big old fucking squabble. A lot of confusion. No one really knows. Everyone's basically running on assumption. And that assumption, unfortunately, is coming too much from Jake Paul and Logan Paul, and not enough from like the foundational members of our beautiful Commonwealth, a beautiful like or the forebears stemming from the wonderful examples expressed outwardly through historic, constructions and historic gestures of goodwill from the British Empire. It's like, no, it's looking too much like Logan Paul. Again, the Pauls. Shit. Oh, shit. Don't tell me there's a fucking Paul in this situation, Shannon. Oh, there is, unfortunately, yeah. Yeah, my kid's mum's best friend's name was Paul. Last name was Paul. Her brother was a bit of a fucking cock smoker as well. He used to fucking drive around in a fucking green Hilux and think that he owned the fucking place. And the Pauls really were the fucking, the on full display, the fucking American fucking dream being fucking vomited on our fucking soil here. Back then. And although she was kind on the eyes, with age and with experience, I'm kind of, and, obviously with age, it's less of a thing now. Important reaffirmation of that fact, that eternal fact that you can't put an old head on young shoulders. You just can't. Now, the thing is, it's like, you can have your suburban American fucking dream. You've just got to fucking buy it. You've got to buy it. And now that I look at the telly and I see that the Reserve Bank of Australia hasn't taken my advice and lifted rates to 6% with a fucking promise of a fucking 33% interest rate, well, now I have to fucking go and do their job for them. Because they're too scared to fucking do their job. They're too bored out. And what is the Australian Reserve Bank anyway? What the fuck is that? Do you know what I mean? Their job is to so-called manage this Zeppelin. You're going to manage a Zeppelin while I'm fucking shooting flaming arrows at it? You're going to responsibly manage with like 0.25% fucking rate cuts while I'm shooting flaming arrows at your fucking Zeppelin filled with fucking flammable fucking hydrogen? Is it helium or hydrogen you put in that cunt? You'd better fucking start checking in your fucking books. Just like that. And you're all in the Zeppelin. And you don't have parachutes. You're in the fucking grilled coals fucking Zeppelin while natives are shooting fucking flaming arrows at you. And by natives, I mean natives. Not Aboriginals, although including Aboriginals, all of them. None of them can afford grilled. Whether it's at Coles or whether it's like served on a fucking paper platter by some fucking entitled millennial import. So they're shooting flaming arrows at your Zeppelin. And other natives, the established natives that are nowhere near fucking grilled, who really have known what was going on the whole time when they continuously mocked the millennials about their their smashed avocado on toast and their fucking drive-through coffees. But this is the end of the line. I didn't go and support this. I went to Spudshed. I bought some mints. I commended Tony Gallardi on his wonderful mints, and I made my own burgers in my mum's kitchen while I discussed the impact that her 40 years of drug addiction has had on my family, supported and provided by our communist government. I find it very hard to see through this this monstrous rabble of unified self-preservation. But it's clear the writing's on the wall. Your boss just screwed you over, right? While you were a hostage. You know what I mean? He's outsourced. He's gone around you. He's done the fucking ringer. Oh, it's all right, Dad. I didn't want to be a fucking burger flipper. Yeah, but now there will be no burger flippers at Grilled. Oh, that's all right. I don't really fucking care about things like that. I'm going to go do something else. It's the homogenization, which what better could you, like, when you distribute burgers in boxes like Grilled is now doing, you will be participating in homogenization. And this is quite easily tested. We do DNA testing on the burgers. If we find that any burger contains more than one animal in it, particular animal, then this is only possible in homogenization, in mass distribution of unrecognizable, undeterminable animal matter. It's not a steak, folks. It's minced meat in a box. It's not a subtle message. It's a conglomeration of corporate structures to display to Australians exactly what it thinks of them. It thinks of them as mincemeat in a box. And I guess I just expect better from the people of this country than to put up with this fucking shit. Go and meet a farmer or a butcher and build a relationship with him or her. And then make your hamburger. Any businessman in this country who clearly displays their disdain for the country by attempting to pull the wool over our eyes, to fool us, to break us down to just morons who will buy mince in a box. I suggest you go scrap it out in the very competitive burger market of the United States. I suggest you take your disgusting sauces, your fucking weird little buns, your fucking snobby, wanky fucking bottle caps in a fucking donation box, whatever the fuck gimmicky shit is stemming from this fucking conglomeration franchise fucking wank fest. I suggest you go and shove it firmly up your fucking ass and that you prepare for a fucking legal battle that will fucking strip not just your stores of your fucking branding and logos, not just your fucking boxes on the shelves of Coles, but your potentially, very realistically in your fucking near future, criminal charges of criminal negligence. It's like, what does the Labor Party do in this fucking country anymore if it cannot survey the actual financial landscapes? No wonder the Reserve Bank doesn't feel the need to horrifically elevate interest rates when it feels that it is overseeing this negligent Labor force, Labor Party, chaired by our Anthony Albanese, who cannot even perceive the atrocities under his command. in his blind spots, while he podiums his virtuosity towards foreign nations, he is building Gaza around you every day. It's always the same. If there was a homeland, a home state for the people that have died in Palestine, where those boxes of mincemeat would go and be remembered and be, whatever. But it wasn't that. And that's something to pay attention to. There won't be that. There won't be names on stones in parks of the Palestinian heroes of war, because there are no boxes, there are no graves. There wasn't a state, there was an encampment fueled by religious extremism. I don't need to resort to terrorist tactics like firebombing, grilled. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like there are many, 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 many ways that we will wind all of this nonsense up and restore order to this place. Wrong time, wrong place, wrong family to fuck with. And by fuck with, I mean ignore. If you don't know that this is going on, what else don't you know is going on? And then don't forget that you're selling mincemeat. The trifecta. The Sweeney Todd trifecta. Holy shit. Holy shit. What type of trust? I don't I like to buy an identifiable piece of meat. It's one of my favourite lines in Highlander. Sean Connery says it. I don't eat anything unless I can identify it. Now, I guess I just identified what grilled is. And I sure as hell can't identify what's in that box. What's in the box? No, what's in the box?